What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain, because everybody shall know Pain. And we have the brand new Chinese ninja Chiriku. He's a support. Let's read his talent skill, check him out, see how good he really is. Oh man. Okay, for his talent, we have increased agility and chakra by percentage. Naturally has 76% speed, 50% damage rate, and 50% avoid injury rate. When on the field, decrease enemy speed by 47% and double defense by 20%. Increase allies' attack power by 20%. Ignore 110% reflect damage. When attacked, 50% chance to clear debuffs from self. Naturally immune to chaos and blind. Okay, so to break it all down, 47% speed, which is different than what other supports have, because most of the supports averages straight up increase, and then most of the assault is going to have a decrease, which they can switch it. But I think because I think Hinabi has like 85% speed increase, so I mean a 47 speed decrease is a little bit different. So it's interesting, what I'm saying, because I can't think of the last decreased ninja in terms of support. Most of them been really just increased speed, what I'm saying. So I don't remember the last one to have that. Double defense, as we know, both physical and strategy, so your defenses are stacked up and nice and bulky. Increase the attack power increase, I like that a lot. Making sure everybody can hit harder. The reflect damage, which we have Sasuke the last that has that. Who else has a reflect damage? I don't know. I want to say the Obito that's coming out. No, he doesn't. I think so. I think the Obito that's coming out is going to have a reflect damage. I think so. Yeah. I think he is. I think his is like 120%. So they make it where basically they're not, so if you hit said ninja that has a reflect damage, you're not going to take as much damage since it's 110% rather than maybe 100%. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit close to completely ignoring the whole thing. The 50% clear debuff, which makes sense with the immunity, because you don't want to have it where he has an 8% to clear debuffs, and if it was that, then he'll be immune to, basically, be immune to like other non-consumable CCs. So when you have chaos, and you got C-Red skill, he can't chaos himself. So you don't have to worry about that. The blind, you don't have to worry about that. But other CCs, at least for the first part, for the initial part, 50%. Chance that would not affect you. So all in all, with the talent, it's okay. The debuff is good with PvP. Reflect damage, PvP. Attack power, both PvE and PvP. Speed and the defense increase works for both PvP and PvE. More so PvP, but both of them. Because you would think you're fast enough to just initially outspeed, or even then you will have another support that has like a huge speed increase, so that speed decrease won't really be too much, but maybe. For the skill, we have attack all enemies, growth rate 300%, 100% chance to chaos enemies for 2 rounds, and increase self 500% defense for 1 round. Decrease enemies assaulter and support damage rate by 20%. Increase assaulter and support 40% control rate, and ally 80% hit rate for 2 rounds. And recovers 68 fury for self and 30 fury for the team. So right there initially, right there, starting out in the skill, he has both what Hinabi does, 100% chaos, and he has what Hagoromo and Hamura has with that self defense. That 500 makes it where for that 1 round he's not going to take no damage whatsoever. The chaos, that's good. Then making your opponents hit each other, fight each other. The enemies is support. Damage rate. Hey, damage rate. Because for me, I always like attack, just because you're lowering my base attack rather than lowering the percentage of damage I'm doing. You know, so I always feel like the attack is better because attack, you know, you're lowering that base damage rather than the percentage of it. So I feel like the attack is always better to increase or decrease that, but damage rate is still good enough. You know what I'm saying? Your control rate, which is interesting too, because now you make it where he's just in case, like, so if your opponent has like decreased your control rate by something, he has it where, hey, 40% once he skills, increase it and brings it back up. So it makes it where you got, so it makes it where your CCs will hit a lot more, and then the hit rate, just making sure you don't don't get any dodges. So all in all, Chaos works for PvP. Early PvE, the ones like I'm doing, CCs do not work at all. Self-defense can work both ways. That's only if in the PvE they don't hit. They hit harder than 500% defense. But initially, that's more so PvP. Because you'll think, you know, well, you know, it works both ways. Just as long as the PvE they don't do as much damage close to that, you know, to that increase. Well, assuming obviously that's high enough damage, that's not going to happen. And you want to worry about them at least killing him. This damage rate, again, you know, makes it they do less damage, not as much as attack, but less damage. Can work both ways at PvE and PvP. Control rate, both, but again, only low early stages of PvE. And then hit rate, I mean, that will help out because if you're doing like if you're doing like dungeon and with dungeons you get blocks, but no, I think dungeons you get block and you get dodges. That one and for Saints Row, you also get dodges, so that will help out for that. And that's so all in all, I mean, I look at him more of a PvP ninja with barely something that barely can help you in PvE. I mean, the attack is good, the defense is good, the damage rate is good, but that's pretty much it as in terms of helping out the whole team. So I look at him in my honest opinion as a more of a PvP ninja. So just in case for those that don't know who Chiriku is, you can read that right there as his background, personality, appearance, ability, ninjutsu, and we just gotta check out his growths underneath in his skill. So for growth we got 23,000 for the force, 23.0, 26,000, 26.0 for both chakra and agility, and 270,000 to 27.0 for the power. So he has his own unique. Because he's not playable in any type of like Naruto game, to my knowledge. So he's a unique character. So that's a sprite. You guys can see him constantly attacking Lonely Old Keeper. So yeah, all in all, I'm skipping him because he doesn't have nothing that is going to help me in PvE, and I really don't care about PvP. That's how I roll. PvE over PvP. But if you want him, I mean, I have my little opinions. He's mainly PvP. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're new to the channel, catch you guys later. Almighty push.